We all have days when we wonder why we ever bothered to get out of bed and leave the house. And so do these guys.
You're sitting in the car. I need to park here.
No, I'm parking here. I live here.
Well, get out. You don't have a car pass.
I do, and it's not your business. I live here.
You're here a lot, and I see you. You don't live here. And even so, I need to park here.
That's not how it works.
You are a disgusting piece of crap.
Your mother.
This just isn't a good start to the day. There's nothing more romantic than sharing a hobby together with your partner and then drowning her like a witch. When you photobomb at the worst possible moment. It's a little known fact that dogs hate skateboarders. That's why they always carry a secret weapon. An ingenious way to get through security, right in front of the security guards. When you're zipping along a high wire at high speed, the last thing you expect to see is a sloth.
Don't worry. I just clocked it straight in the face.
The Noble Banquet is a prestigious event with many prestigious scientists, so you don't usually want to drop food on them. This guy was eventually fine, but it's ironic that his life was saved by something that looks like a grave marker. And now, for a change, here's an example of someone doing the right thing in the right place at the right time.
No way!
Here's a priest who's presumably conducted a few weddings, acting like he's never heard of a wedding photographer.
Please, sirs, leave. This is a solemn assembly, not a photography session. Please move, or I will stop.
Sometimes life takes you in every direction besides the one you're supposed to be going. Now here's a visual representation of the word busted. Two tips. Always attach shelves to the wall and never climb on the shelves that aren't attached to the wall. When you try to save time but end up serving time in your own private prison. Hey kids, stealing stuff is cool. Oh, hang on, no, it's not. When you think your son has just gotten a car, but then you remember that he's not invisible. This guy crashed a very expensive car, and his sense of humor was beyond repair.
You can't park that there, mate.
Fuck off!
If there's one clear winner of the wrong place at the wrong time award, then it's these guys, who got lost in the middle of drug cartel territory.
Please, what? Please.
No problem, okay?
I'm about to pass out.
No
Logan, don't. It's okay.
No problem, okay?
Nigel, we want to know, is there anything you'd like to say to our stenographers just to tip things off?
Scissor G.
Okay.
Gosh, she's beautiful.
Did you hear that? All right, so we'll open it up to questions.
This guy knows that by staring down the river, you'll always look cool. Here's why you should never park your car diagonally.
So we've been trying to catch this little fucking mouse.
Porch cams are great. They keep you safe and catch all of your embarrassing physical comedy moments. You're about to witness the one massive difference between the sexes. Well, on a positive note, at least the adhesive definitely works. It's your big day, you're finally getting your degree, all eyes are on you, and nobody will ever forget this moment. Oh well. Out of everyone in the stadium, this guy was lucky enough to be in line to catch a baseball, and then he dropped it. But then the universe sent him another one, and he dropped it, and then amazingly, against all odds, there was another one, and he dropped it.
I mean,
But he got the ball,
but he got the ball, and he's a good sport about it.
When you're caught having the wrong conversation with the wrong man, and it could never be the right time. This dog and this man managed to not notice each other for a significant amount of time. But when they do... when you try to look cool, but almost end up cooking yourself. Pro tip from Akimbo, never look in a hole. Any kind of hole. There's never anything good waiting for you. When you look into the future and see the guy who's going to take your job. This is what happens when your two hobbies are cooking and karate. If you've got loads of keys, then you should probably invest in a quality key ring, like this woman didn't. Meet the most unpopular cat in the world. Well, in this house. It's hard to say it wasn't me when you're caught spraying your name onto something.
You're gone. Guess where this is going, boys? Straight to crime stoppers.
Cats use mattresses in a very different way to humans.
Get it!
These guys thought they could prevent their car being towed by employing some inventive parking. Unfortunately, the person in the truck had clearly seen this kind of thing before. When a shortcut turns into the worst decision of your life. Some people make a stupid decision and then admit that it was stupid. Other people, however, make a stupid decision and then commit to it. And now, a celebrity hip-hop clip. This is Lil Uzi Vert embarrassing himself in Nav's pool. Some dogs decide to do dog things at the least convenient time. Here's a man who reveals how much he loves his daughters at the gender reveal of his next daughter. To be fair, this guy does everything right. He treats those doors with gentleness and consideration, and then... yeah, I know, it's happened to all of us. You're out snowboarding, and then you're attacked by a wild boar. The question is, how did he expect this to turn out? When you try to save time by taking a shortcut and then have to spend the rest of your life inside that shortcut. This laptop fits perfectly into the space behind the plane seat. If you hate your laptop and want to see it destroyed. When you love her so much that your emotions flow like a river. This is what efficiency looks like. Putting crates back on a truck before you've even taken them off the truck. Politicians love using well-known quotes, and sometimes they even get them right. Not this time, though.
As the adage says, you give a poor man a fish and you feed him for a day. You teach him to fish, you give him
Here's a free physics lesson from Akimbo, just in case the driver of this truck might be watching. Oil spills, ladies and gentlemen, are slippery. How not to train for the Olympic high jump. This old cyclist acted like a rebellious teenager and ended up looking like a crying toddler. Now, first of all, these guys were fine in the end, but it certainly doesn't look like it. Now, we here at Akimbo are not demolition experts, but aren't you supposed to use dynamite and, you know, get really far away? Now, this is one quality piece of construction equipment.
$20? No, too much money. It's no good operator.
No, Akimbo fans, we're not sure what's happening here either. You know how they say pedestrians always have the right of way? Well, not always. Do you feel better about yourself after watching these unfortunate people? Well, you can feel even better than that just by clicking subscribe.